Good morning, students. In our previous class, we have studied the meaning of human resource planning, its characteristics, and the factors affecting human resource planning. So, human resource planning is nothing but to forecast how many people are required in our organization and to see to it that right people are available at the right time, at the right place with right qualification. So, today we'll see the objectives of human resource planning. Why human resource planning is done? What is the purpose of human resource planning? To ensure optimum use of human resource currently employed. So, all the people who are working currently in our organization, those should be employed efficiently. Okay, we have to see to it that whoever are working for a company are working efficiently, that is they are giving their best. Okay, so it is not that we are paying them more and they are working less. No. Okay, so whatever we are paying them, according to that they are working, or more than that they are working. Okay, then to determine the future recruitment level. So HRP is really very important, okay, to determine how many people are required in the future. Suppose if the company goes for diversification or expansion, at that time automatically the manpower need increases in that particular organization. So what they have to do, they have to estimate beforehand only how they are going to recruit the vacancies, okay, whether they are going for external recruitment, internal recruitment, whether they are going for campus recruitment. So they have to decide beforehand only, okay, how many people are required. Suppose next year or maybe after 2 years if we are going for expansion, okay, how many people will be required in the organization, whether more people will be required, exact number of people is required. Okay, so they will never estimate, say about there will be requirement of 2000 employees, about, no, exactly they will say 2000 employees will be required. So how we are going to recruit them, okay, at what level they are required. So at what level we are going to require in the will be having the requirement of manpower in the future, whether at the top, at the bottom, or at the middle level. So then the next one is to provide controlled measure and to ensure that necessary resources are available as and when required. So it's very necessary that there will be right number of people at the right time. Okay, so right people at the wrong time will be a waste, because whenever there is an essential, whenever there is a need of HR in the organization, at that time there should be a supply also. Whenever will be a demand, at that time only there should be a supply. Okay, because it is the time when the company needs the human resources. So through HR planning there will be controlled measures, and there will be the requirement. So there will be estimation, there will be planning of how many people we will require. Then to provide the forecast of future skill requirements to serve as basis for training and development programs. So your human resource planning, it acts as a base for your training and development programs. Okay, take for example the employees who are working currently. So if they are not working efficiently, the company will not fire them. Okay, so what they will do, so what kind of training is required, whether on the job training is required, off the job training is required, so that will be decided over there. Okay, so it acts as a base. So what kind of training, how to give the training, for whom to give the training, okay, what are the training measures, what are the development measures to be employed in the organization, that will be decided. Okay, now in case if the company starts, okay, for example take the case of your Tata and all, okay, they will go for your campus recruitment. So campus recruitment is what they will decide well in advance how many people are required. If they are going to educational institutions, how many people are required for doing that job will be decided well in advance. Okay, suppose if they have made a plan of selecting say 500 employees for the next year, okay, at that time they will go to campuses and select. Suppose if there are 600 candidates, or suppose there are 1000 candidates, they won't select everybody, even though if they are efficient. Okay, if they feel everybody is good enough, they won't take everybody. Okay, what they will do is they will select the best of them. Okay, so as per their requirements, as per their need, they will select the number of people required. Okay, so and whenever they are doing the campus recruitment also, okay, even though they are selected, the candidates will not be appointed on the very next day, or not on the very next day of the finishing of their graduation. No. Okay, so whenever they will see when is the right time to call those candidates, at that time the candidates will be called to work for the organization. Then to make arrangements for filling up consequent vacancies. Suppose in the future if there are any vacancies, how the company is going to fill it, that is also decided in your human resource planning. Okay, suppose if there is a vacancy in the top level management, okay, suppose if the managers have left the job or if they have resigned, or maybe there is employee turnover. Employee turnover is nothing but employees leaving the organization, okay, leaving the organization within a shorter period. So what is the remedy for that? Okay, how to fill those vacancies, everything is decided under your human resource planning. Okay, so the purpose of human resource planning is to fill those vacancies. Okay, the next one, to meet the needs of programs of expansion and diversification. So as we know, expansion is nothing but expanding our business activity. Okay, so suppose if I am carrying out the business of say FMCG, okay, FMCG business if I am carrying out, expansion is nothing but I will remove my the same outlet in some other branches or some other state and all. Whereas diversification means what? I am going to expand my business, or I am going to diversify my business activity. Okay, suppose take the example of your Reliance, Tata and all. These are the best example of diversification. Okay, say Reliance Capital is there, Reliance Digital is there, then your Reliance Telecommunication is there, Reliance Jewelry. So now Reliance Jewelry is no way related to your Reliance Telecommunication. Okay, means what? It is totally different activity, diversified activity. So now if the companies are going for expansion or diversification, it is obvious that there will be requirement of manpower, right? So how we are going to fill? Okay, so if we are going for expansion at the top level, what kind of people are required, with what qualification, from where are we going to hire those people? Okay, so everything will be decided under your HR planning. Okay, and while expansion and diversification, we can say that it is a must. Okay, obviously there will be a lots and lots requirement of manpower. Okay, so the right people in order to be selected for that particular position is done through your human resource planning. Then to access the surplus and shortage of human resource. Okay, so in human resource planning they are going to see whether there is shortage or surplus of human resource in the organization. Okay, suppose if there is a shortage, at that time there will be a need of hiring some new people. Okay, if there is surplus is nothing but work is less but the employees are more in order to carry out the business activities. Okay, so at that time both are not good for the company, neither surplus is good, neither shortage is good. Okay, suppose if there is shortage, at that time that particular work will be pending. If there is surplus, then we have to spend on salary and wages for that particular employee. Okay, therefore HRP sees that there is proper balance. Okay, that is demand is equal to your supply. Okay, neither more neither less. Then to minimize imbalances caused due to non-availability of HR of right kind, right number, at right time and right place. So kindly forgive the spelling of place is wrong. Okay, so please make the corrections over there. Then so here imbalances caused due to non-availability. Sometimes it happens that the people who are already working in the organization maybe they are not working efficiently. Okay, or maybe they don't have the proper qualification. So at that time there will be a imbalance because the the efficiency won't be matched over there. So there is a need to match the efficiency level. Okay, the output should be more. It is not that we are paying more but we are getting the work less done. Okay, so HR planning helps to remove such imbalances. Okay, so how can we remove those imbalances? Maybe by giving them proper training and all. Okay, suppose if the current employees are not working properly, we can give them training, we can give them development. Okay, suppose if we are paying them less, at that time we can motivate them by giving incentives, maybe monetary or non-monetary. Okay, then the next one is to anticipate the impact of technology on jobs. Okay, so kindly make it as on. So suppose if our firm, okay, say our company is ABC Limited, so if we are going to imply any new technology in our organization, okay, first we have to see to it that whether the current people who are working in our organization can make use of the technology, that is whether they can use the technology and work for the company, okay. In case if they are not suitable for that particular technological adjustment which we are making in the company, at that time in human resource planning they will decide to employ or hire new people, okay. So suppose if there is any new suppose there is new technology which is to be adopted in the company, at that time the HRP, okay, in HRP they are going to decide how many people are required, what qualification candidates are required, whether experienced are required or freshers are required. So everything will be decided, okay. Then to estimate the cost of HR and housing needs of employee, okay. So here it is nothing that to see whether they are paid according to their work, okay. If they are receiving more, then pay them, then make them to work at that level only, okay. If they are paid less, then there are chances of demotivation among them, okay. So in order to remove that demotivation, we can give them incentive bonus so that they are satisfied and work as per their salary and give the 100% of their skills, okay. So these are the objectives of your HRP. Objectives are the purpose of human resource planning, okay. I hope these things are clear to you. If not, then you can WhatsApp me, okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next class.